So this is the RV we got last year. It's a 2017 Oasis 18BH. We went on a few trips with it so far, and these aren't necessarily mods, but customizations we did to make it fit our own needs. So out here in the pass-through storage, I made this drawer, pull-out drawer, that goes out quite a bit. I store my paper towels, level, grilling utensils, fire starter, drill, axe. And above on the ceiling I got fishing rod holders. And it makes it easy because I don't have to reach in to get whatever I need. And they have their own compartments here with this divider. And I still get access to the sides here for longer items like walking sticks and fishing nets. Then I also made these wooden blocks that create this shape, and they slide into each other to make that X shape, and it gives a lot of strength and structure for the stabilizer jacks. And then when you don't need them, they store flat. And then of course I did the sewer storage mod. It's just a 5x5 fence post attached to the bumper using zip ties. I traveled over 3,000 miles with this and it hasn't come off. It makes it very easy to make your sewer connections and your RV clean inside. So inside of the RV, first we added this tray. It's like a catch-all to hold our keys and sunglasses and just whatever is in our pocket. And then I added this first aid kit, a bunch of bandages and ointments, anything you'll need for any minor injuries. So I'll just start from the right side and go around and show you what I did. First I added this TV mount for our TV. This unusable space here. It was a big space, but we couldn't do anything with it. And then we bought this plastic drawer system. They actually come in stacks of 3, but then you can detach them and then put them together however you need. So we have 2 here and 4 here. This is very useful. It holds our shoes, and we have one for electronics, suntan lotion, hand warmers, face wipes, and then we got sun hats, more hand wipes, tissues. This RV did not come with a mirror anywhere, so I just did a mirror mount near our dinette. This one reaches out, and then when you don't need it, it sits flat against the wall. And then over here, what I consider the biggest mod is this $4 paper towel holder. It creates a friction on the paper towel so it doesn't roll down. So when you actually want to tear a sheet off, it's not going to unroll on you. So it's very convenient. You always know where the paper towel is, and it just stays there. And then over in the bunk beds, we didn't do much except take these hanging door storage systems and cutting them off and wall mounting them, and then the kids are able to store whatever they need to. Socks, super glue, I don't know why he has that, some nasal sprays, water, some knives, sunglasses. Over in here we did the same on the bottom bunk. And then we got them each this plastic storage thing, so it fits in this cubby really nicely, and they could store small things in there. So there isn't. So all the little things get a space of their own, so you don't get a lot of clutter all over the floor. Also, we got this tension curtain rod, so it just hangs up above, and we just hung a simple curtain up to give the kids privacy whenever they're changing or they want to sleep in. They're not going to get the lights in their eyes. And this I did for our dog. I found a dog cage someone was throwing out on the curb, so I just took it. What I did was I took the door off and utilized the space under the bunk as a home for our dog. So all I did was cut out this section of the wall here and put this door in. I have a video on how I made it, so you could click on the link above to see how I did that. And then over in the bathroom, the first thing you'll notice is that we got one of these over the door coat hangers. It's good for towels, coats, sweaters, hoodies, etc. And I had a big issue with water just leaking out of the sides whenever we were showering, just because the tub is so small. So these water splash catchers work really well. It catches a lot of the water, and there's a lot of models out there, but I like this one because of how this part's curved, so it gives the water a chance to flow into the tub. And I actually have a separate video showing you how I installed it, so I'll put a link for that video up there as well. And then over in the storage area, we got this plastic storage drawer system too for here. It's the same one we put in the bunk bed cubbies, but this one we just got a little bit more to store more stuff, basically. And over here we have one of these neat step stools. It folds up really flat and compact. And then when you don't need it, you just grab the handle here and it collapses. It's really nice. And then this wooden panel I made to go on top of our stove. Number one, we're going to save on our propane by not using the stove. And number two, so this is actually utilized as more countertop space, and as you can see, we don't have that much. So when we're camping, this is covered with tons of food, like bags of chips, water. So this space is more useful this way. And then with this wooden stove cover I made, when we're back on the road again, all we have to do is clear everything off. And then I just put it on the bed here, and it doesn't slide or anything when I'm driving. And then when you need it, you just pick it up and you place it on like so. And then over here, I love this that I did. I took out the small RV sink that this came with and replaced it with a longer reach faucet. So the faucet that came with this RV was really annoying to use. The spout was about here, so whenever we would wash up, all the water would get on the counter and on the floor. But this has a long spout, so the water comes out in the center of the sink, so it makes washing dishes really easy. And then for the refrigerator, we got some tension rods to keep the food from sliding out when we're driving. Also, this fan helps the refrigerator cool better. I think everyone should have this. We actually use another tension rod to hold the refrigerator door closed. If I hit a really bumpy pothole or something, the door will open. It's happened to us without this rod. This rod is recommended as well.